Greetings, LEGO and D&D nerds! My name is Ian, and today we're talking about Paladins. That's right, today I am bringing you another Fig Barf. I did one of these previously on the channel for a handful of merchant NPC figures. I will link up in the cards here. And making custom minifigures is super fun, something I love to do, so I thought that I would bring you another one. Today I have a set of 6 characters that I just kind of put together when I was playing around that all feel like Paladins to me. So I decided to go through them one by one, and hopefully you can find some inspiration for your next Paladin character or an NPC in your campaign. Our first Paladin, I wanted to build an Aasimar, and I wanted to use this ring piece as sort of a halo on the head. But we need to begin first with the body, so I'm going to be using the legs and torso from Thor in Thor Ragnarok, and I'll add to that some yellow arms, since the face and skin tone I'm going with is yellow. Then I'll take this Ninjago head that has this cool printing on it, and I'm going to use the side where the eyes are this glowing orange color, because I think that will give off the sort of Aasimar aura that I'm looking for. I'm going to add this silver hair piece that has the clip built into it, and then onto that clip I will attach this ring and drape the rest of it down over the back of the head like this, so it looks like she's wearing a halo. I'll give her a long sword and attach her to a minifig stand to complete my Aasimar Paladin. This next Paladin is going to be a human warrior, and for him I wanted to experiment with styling the super cool Dragonborn Paladin armor that has the double shoulder guards as well as the breastplate. We'll begin with these printed knight legs and add to that a torso. It doesn't super matter what torso because it's going to be completely covered. I was just looking for something with some dark blue, so I went with this Ninjago torso. Next, I'm going to add a custom coat. This is just made with cardstock paper that I wrapped around the body, cut to size, and then punched out holes for the arms. We will add 2 dark blue arms into those holes with some gray hands to be gloves. And then I'm going to press the flaps of this trench coat flat to the torso and then slide the armor down over it so that it forms sort of a tailcoat at the bottom of the armor. I'll add this very stern looking head that sort of has a mech heads up display printed on the reverse side, but we'll use this one as well as this pearl silver helmet that matches the armor. I'll give him a pole axe and place him on his minifig stand. Our next Paladin is going to be a high elf. We are going to start with the legs from the Dragonborn Paladin CMF and the torso from Monica Rambeau, but we're going to replace the arms with some pearl silver ones to make her look a little more armored. I like this combination because the gray at the top of the Photon torso kind of blends nicely into the silver arms to make it look like all one armored piece, and the Photon logo just kind of looks like a sword. I'm going to add this blue cape, which is a Lego Elves cape, so the holes are actually meant to go around the neck of a mini doll, not a minifig, but the fabric is stretchy enough that it's easy to use for a minifig as well. Points over and add this face. Then I will give her a Legolas hair. And since the skin tone I've gone with for her is yellow, and the Legolas had a pale movie accurate skin tone, you can see here I've just taken a yellow Sharpie and kind of brushed over the skin tone there on the ears. This is a good trick to help match elf ears to the skin tones you're going for, and Sharpie is not really permanent on Lego. You can rub it off with your fingers if you're very dedicated, or with a Q-tip dipped in rubbing alcohol and get this piece back to its original state. I'm going to give her this newer style long sword because I think it's a really cool sword, and plop her down onto a minifig base, and there is our elf Paladin. This next Paladin is going to be a very sad water genasi made using this face from the LEGO CMF Banshee minifig. For her body, we're going to use these classic printed knight legs with this Shima torso, and we will add gray arms with gray hands to tie the whole thing together like that. I have a custom cape that I made here out of dark blue cardstock. It's cut in the same style as standard Lego capes, but I tore the bottom and cut some tatters into it to make it look aged. I will add that over the neck and then place my Banshee head on to hold it in place. For her hair, I'm going to be using this hair piece from the Ice Cream Cone Mermaid of the video series. It's the same color as her skin tone, but I like how it gives this nice wind-swept or water-swept hair appearance for a water genasi. And with the addition of a long sword and a minifig base, our sad water genasi Paladin is ready to go into battle. This next Paladin is inspired by Storm from X-Men and will indeed be using Storm's face. But first she needs a body, so we're going to give her this Thor torso combined with these Lord of the Rings legs that matches very nicely. The dark blue plays into the dark blue, and there's even the stripe of red and dark red that matches up. I will add some reddish brown arms to match Storm's skin tone, and then add the Storm head, and I'm going to use the side with the angry expression and the white eyes because I think it looks cooler. Then I'm going to give her Bellatrix Lestrange's hair, as well as this fistful of lightning, and this old classic castle chrome sword. This one is a little bit beat up, but I actually like the look of that because it makes the sword look like it's some ancient weapon. So I'll place that in her other hand and give her a minifig base. And here we have a Paladin of the Stormlord inspired by Storm from X-Men. And our final Paladin is going to be a little bit more evil looking, possibly an Oathbreaker. I'm going to start with this Ninjago legs and torso, but I actually want to use the back print of the torso that has this sort of Ouroboros wolf logo on it, and I think that makes an excellent coat of arms for our Paladin. So I'll reattach the arms that came with the torso, but facing the correct way for the back print, and then I'll add a red cape and this classic grumpy looking Lego head, as well as this dark silver Crusader helm. And I'm going to give him this pole axe that has this sort of speckled silver on it. Kind of looks like hammered steel. It is a really cool look. And we'll add him to a minifig base, and that is our Oathbreaker Paladin. And that is all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments down below how you think these figures turned out, which one's your favorite, and if you'd like to see me do more of these fig barfs in the future. Be sure to like and subscribe for more LEGO D&D content if you haven't already, and as always, let me know in the comments down below what D&D builds you would like to see me make next.